in these situations. And what up, Pill Eater and
yeah.
iFi?
Why you
Hi,
letting
iFi.
iFi up here?
I heard
Yeah.
you guys have too many echo chambers going on here, so we're gonna wreck your shit.
Good. We ready to be wrecked.
Wreck me,
Give me
iFi,
something
wreck
to
me.
disagree about. Come on.
Hasn't happened yet, but you know.
I want to get Tony's hat, man. I'm getting jealous.
Oh God, he looks like I'm trying to think who it is. It's like a Poppin' Fresh or like a Pillsbury, like one of those. I don't know what it is.
Right.
Damn,
Look
Christy,
at
you're
it.
going back some years.
I know, right? I don't know what it is, but it's something like that.
He looks like Magnum PI when he ended up in the hood or something, you know.
How dare you?
Uh,
I love
Magnum with the
gonna-
big mustache.
Magnum
I'm
PI
gonna
got
take
Gen
it back.
Wide.
Take it back.
I'm
I
gonna pop Crispy, that's for sure.
Oh no, I don't want to be popped.
So Pill Eater, reason you came up today is going over some videos and some of them talking about the mind state of other people. And you and I were also having that conversation yesterday. I mean, that's part of what it turned into, at least on my part. And what up, Jess?
I'll be
Yes.
right. Oh, Jess is here? Okay.
Hi, Jess.
So I know we were getting into it a little bit. Do you have some thoughts? Did you do some thinking on it, or?
I think it goes back to brain in the vat. Whether you are just a brain in the vat, or are you more than that? Than what the naturalism dictates what you are. Thinking on that term between metaphysics and materialism. So, just wanted to make that out, because if you're a spiritual person, you'll think, no, it's more than materialism. And considering that if you use that kind of philosophy, you're either in solipsism about the self, or there's something external more than just yourself. And these two binary divisions are something that's ping-ponged back and forth.
So I don't disagree with you, but I guess what I'm saying, the crux of it, is that I usually do, I believe, when I'm describing what I believe somebody is thinking or thought, that's exactly how I'll phrase it. For instance, as far as I can tell, Andrew Wilson is a fucking grifter intent on continuing to grift. Right? As far as I can tell.
I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he is, but I'll take your note. I'll take your 2 cents.
Andrew Jackoff Wilson, is that? I thought that was what his name is, right?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't watch a single Wilson video. I'm just gonna take it for granted and say,
Yeah, I haven't seen one yet either.
But he can debate Destiny, so y'all are just jealous.
Oh, I saw one with him and Bass. That was the most I've seen of him, right?
He debated Destiny about what an insurrection is, and they spent like 2 hours arguing the definition of a word.
I knew it when they picked insurrection. I knew the definition goes there, and it's going to be a long argument. I didn't even watch because I figured they'd spend 2 hours either saying whether it's right or wrong, and then they'd realize, damn, we got to define what insurrection is, or they'd start at the beginning and spend 2 hours.
Hey, pause. iFi, take care of your moderation.
Oh, shit. Why is there always people?
Man, I get an erection every night. What's the big deal about it?
Luckily, Rude Mudcrab fixed it accidentally, the tree.
I was thinking insurrection was, and then maybe someone fought over your pee-pee. Who knows? We don't know, man.
Listen,
Sorry.
I always liked Andrew.
I thought that's what they were talking about.
Yeah, I liked Andrew Wilson, and I actually agree with a lot of his philosophy on life. And I mean, I've been on several panels with him.
Yeah, he's fine, baby.
Over there, at Verbal Combat, I was in Verbal Combat with him. However,
what up, Flo?
Hi, Flo.
Oh, just doing my thing, drinking. Always save root beer and living my best life.
Oh, nice.
Okay. The gay guys here. Damn.
Rewatching panelists pee on themselves.
Based,
no,
I
have not.
Yeah,
I went over to the Verbal Combat shit based my first time a couple days ago Friday, and I was running through them. They gave me one-on-ones. I burned both of them, and someone paid $100 to kick me off the show. So that's
Who was it? Who was it?
I don't even know their
Jack.
names, Joe. I was just happy to get to argue
Well,
with somebody. I don't know their
You
names.
don't know who, but I'd be curious to know who paid you off. I would.
Oh, some guy named Benjamin something. I didn't see him in chat.
Benjamin, I know who it is.
Franklin?
Benjamin Hoover or something like that, or Hubber.
I don't know.
Right after that second victory, dude paid $100 and they kicked me off, and Sheba came and won.
I have a theory on that.
I was working on my own theory here. That's why I asked. But go ahead. Let's hear yours.
Oh, I think that those are fake people that pay each other back and forth. Like I think
that's dope.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
I don't think that you were ever going to be allowed to win your first time out there. You're too tied to me.
Oh, yeah, and you're right, Flo. The first person who threw me into a fight, he said, I'm paying this money for the guy with the hyena lab to fight someone. He thought he'd get rid of me, and I popped that dude. Then they paid another nigga to fight me. I popped him. Then they paid the host to just pop me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, nicely done. It sounds like you were hard to get rid of.
That's the least expensive, right?
Like a bad
That was Jack that got rid of you.
I hate the fact that my dumbass hit some stupid button. Because Joe, I was about to go. Joe, all I was doing was fucking just. I was excited. I was just being a happy person. Do you not see how mad he got at me?
He got furious. Just we were talking about Jack the whole show, and I was talking to Jess, and she was like, "No, I disagree. I think Joe was humble. In fact, I didn't know he even had a big following until recently. I had to look it up. He doesn't talk about it, and most people are unaware that he even has a big following." Jack was like, "Why we gotta talk about Joe and how great he is? You know what? I'm ready for you to go, Joe." Like, damn,
oh
Joe.
My God.
He was so mad at he put his anger but I dropped off by accident. Had I stayed, I know he would have been pissed. But I did. He's like, "Can we stop talking about Joe?"
Joe, it didn't matter. He still booted my ass.
He was
pissed. Let me do a pause real quick. Jack, the
change.
topic is confidence. We're bringing it back to confidence. And so on that, is that these people were referring to kick people off their panels, or maybe doing backdoor deals to make it seem like they got bought off? Because I know it happened apparently to Joe today, to Chuck today, and Joe talking about it the other night on Easy Channel. And my question is this a display of confidence by kicking people off, or is it something else?
It's
tribalism. It's tribalism.
Okay.
When it comes to
it's a lack of confidence, insecurity.
Somebody's borging out.
It's Jess, I think, honey.
Jess, the robots are invading your throat.
So let me ask Pill Eater. This is his first time on here. Pill Eater, what is your interpretation of confidence? Is it something that you can create? Are you born with it? Can you make it better? How does it work?
Pill Eater.
I'm not so confident he's going to answer.
Yeah.
Earth the Pill Eater.
And does it involve very large hats?
All right, so same question, but to iFi.
The bigger the hat, the more the confidence.
There's some truth to that, right?
Oh my God.
Who's that?
Oh, that's that dude who kept saying dog. What up,
he's
dog? That's that dude.
Yeah. Just hear a few seconds of his wisdom.
I mean, it's amazing.
Where I became myself, right? I became an alpha male.
Oh my God! I can't.
I didn't even know I posted on that.
Man, I can't take it. That's all I can take of this shit. The cringe.
No. You need more. You need more.
The cringe will make me vomit. Oh
No,
God!
come
I
on.
don't give a shit.
You gotta listen.
I'm gonna do what I want to do with my life because it's my life at the end of the day.
Flo,
I don't care the
more
way that you
humble.
lived your life. I don't care the way that she lived her life. I don't care the way that anyone lived their life, right? I'm gonna do this shit the way that I fucking want to.
Okay.
You feel me? Back in
Return
You feel me, dog?
the lids, homie.
You feel me, dog? Do you feel me, dog?
It looks
Hey,
like
Jess, pop back
Yes,
there, or
sweetie.
go off and pop back down because your robot.
Just check the
Oh,
check
am
the
I?
back chat, Jess.
Yeah,
Yes,
a little
check
bit.
the back chat.
Girl Jack.
And welcome,
dude?
Nero.
What up, Jack?
Pill Eater left, dude. We scared him away.
I mean,
No,
he's
I'm here.
here.
He's
He
right
just-
in the middle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here. Did you guys call me?
Yeah,
he
we
was,
did.
He was
I
talking
didn't
to you
leave, but I
earlier.
backed down. Am I still roboting?
No, you're better
No,
now.
sorry.
Sound good.
Okay.
If I was leaving the phone, did you want to say something or you had a
Theo
question?
asked you what
Yep.
your take on confidence is.
Okay,
Jess,
sorry. I
check
was
the
away
back
from the phone.
chat, please.
Can you reiterate the question?
Bo.
About
Yeah,
confidence?
the question
Just
is, where do you think confidence comes from? Are you born with it? Can it become more or better? How does confidence work?
I think, well, what I know about confidence is something that you develop as a skill. Some people say you're born with it, but I think that's just enjoying life or some kind of way of thinking about the world. But I think confidence is something that's learned. It's kind of like having a stage fright or being afraid of heights. You have to have some level of overcoming fear and confidence in yourself to be so blunt. And it sounds like insanity, but it's actually not.
Okay.
That's just my quick dirty, if you want my improvisation right
Yeah,
now.
I like it. I got. Go ahead.
so
I got.
My
I think
dude
I-
mom is about to die real quick. Can I answer it real quick? Because
Yeah,
this
go
is
for
like big.
it. You on it?
Like before, I want to say before, like last week, I was really quiet. And like for me to interrupt just then, like it's still a big deal for me. You know what I'm saying? And
I think you're saying you're still
like,
gaining your confidence.
yeah, but I'm still like, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Joe. But like for some reason, like I am like so close. Like I want to start my own channel. I want to start like these new things. And I really do, honestly. Like it's not a joke. My husband's like, do it. And yeah, and
You'll
I know
be
it sounds
tested.
stupid, and I'm just like blah blah blahing, and everyone's like, land the plane, Jessica. So I'm landing it. Before I could barely land the plane, now I know to land it, and I still need that confidence a little bit, but I'm getting that.
Jess, you're doing great.
Okay, so I got you. You've gotten better at speaking, and that makes you more confident in
little
your
bit better.
speaking.
I got
right?
a little bit.
You're still really
is-
bad at it. Base, let's be honest here.
That's real nice, Flo.
My plane had a
There-
little
there goes
building
your
on the
confidence.
way. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be.
no,
I'm
no.
not
Tell you what you have to do is you have to watch yourself back. No matter how much you hate it, you have to watch yourself back, and take constructive criticism. Don't.
Oh
be
yeah,
hurt by
get
it.
me all. I want it. That sounds
So
weird.
this is where
I
I was
do.
gonna disagree with Pill Eater a little bit.
Yeah.
Is
I
you were
love that
talking
name, by
about
the way.
confidence is a skill that we can work on, and I don't think it's a skill. I think that when we work on skills, we will become more confident within those skills.
Well, base. I like to add
One
another.
precedes the other.
Wait,
You
Right,
can't
that's
have
what
a
I'm
skill
saying.
unless you have the value.
R-
It's the
r-
value.
Right.
Confidence
So are
is
you?
valid.
Then do
agree.
you agree with what I'm saying that the becoming better at the skill comes before the confidence?
I would say, well, because if it's a skill, you have to learn it from somewhere. And if it's a chicken or the egg argument, it's hard to say if somebody is really born with the values that you would have.
That's
You
why
can
I
have-
wanted to take this base. You
Yeah.
started out. You said, "Are you born with it, or is it something you guys learned?" And you guys skipped over born with to
Born
learn.
with it. I never heard of born with
Do you
it.
think
Well,
I'm
it's-
born
Hold
with
on, hold
that?
on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Before Jess's phone dies, Jess, you have to clap back at me. I told you still suck at talking.
Clap back,
You
shut
can't
the fuck up. What?
Okay.
Very good. Very
What?
good.
All right, fine.
Right.
No, I know that wasn't me clapping back. That's you just told me. to do.
Are we going to get rid of the possibility that you're born with
No,
it?
you're right.
Different levels of it. Therefore, you put two people in the same room and they have to overcome the same thing. The guy who was born with confidence, or if it's
But
such
did
a
I not?
thing, and
I've
it's genetics,
back
might
at
do
Jeff,
better than
have
the other
I
guy.
not? But
It seems like there's a
you've
dividend
given
now
me
that
no
confidence
reason to
is
clap
skill or
back
value.
at you.
Plausible.
It's
So
who
really, it's
people are
like, is
talking.
confidence skill or value? That's what I'm thinking right now.
Oh, okay. What's the
Flo,
answer,
you've
or what's
never
your
given
answer?
me.
Jess, you are just.
I'm saying
Hold on,
sorry.
we're having two conversations at once here. What did you
I
want to say,
apologize.
Jess?
Sorry. See, I should just say, Flo, you've never given me a reason to clap back at you, so why would I?
Because I just
But
told
I
you
have
you
clapped.
talking.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. Never mind. I just
okay.
didn't want to shit you down when you're like, I'm building my confidence, and I was like, you still suck, and then like you didn't respond, and then your phone dies. So I just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah. I get.
He was just teasing.
But if you told me, but Flo, I would think if you told me I sucked, I think eventually you'd say you can be constructive about it. I mean, if you just told me I suck, I'd be pissed. I'm like, fuck you, Flo. I mean, I have clapped back. I mean, why do you think?
I know.
I'm not always constructive with everybody. There's lots of people who suck in a lot of ways that I'm not even going to touch that shit. But I also don't mind people's, like, everybody sucks. I suck in ways that I don't know about. Maybe I'll probably figure out about them later, right?
Here's the thing.
So
sorry.
Yes. See, like, that person sucks for just interrupting me, but I suck for still rambling. So go ahead.
Sorry, I was just wanting to go back on confidence. The thing is why it's kind of hard to say it's a value, because you would have to say that somebody has a feeling or belief of the value that they have confidence. It's almost like it becomes, are you born with a belief of confidence? And I think there are people who just are born and they don't have that. So it becomes a skill that they need to have the ability to know that belief before they can have what confidence is, or at least have the courage to go forward. And just saying, it's like, not that it's a form of insanity and I could do whatever I want, but being so blunt is like that.
You and Base were both right.
Fine.
I believe even with the born with it shit, whether that's here nor there, the second part, I believe you guys are correct. At least Base. I don't know if you're saying this, but through different experiences that you overcome, that's how you build confidence. Yeah.
But you still have, like, I mean, I don't know. Mine is like, I do have that confidence, and if you want to be a fucking asshole, I'll bring it right back, but I'll be classy. You know what I mean? I'll still be a bitch, but people will be like, you fucked with Jessica and she pissed off with you? And they're going to be like, why? Why'd she get pissed off with you? You're an ass. And there goes the
It should be understood as if you're born with a belief. Maybe to think about that in terms.
It's not either of the dichotomy. It's got parts of both, right? It's a whole worldview, but worldviews change with how you, through repetition. So it's some of both, but not all of either.
I thought we were taught confidence and we learn it throughout life.
Then
I don't know why you thought that.
Skill.
Oh, okay, then hold up. I-Fi, teach me to be more confident.
Well, young grasshopper,
it's in the Bible.
When you are born, you learn how to perceive life, and your superiors teach you that you are a young, humble grasshopper, but one day you become big, strong grasshopper. And then you have confidence.
You got to do better, I-Fi. That
I
nigga
have
at
a
least
theory
30-something years old. You gotta do
Well,
better.
anyways, you learn from your elders and your superiors what confidence is and when to have it.
Leaders?
Leaders.
Yeah. So, like, confidence indicates that you're growing and getting better at something.
Good Lord, mute, y'all.
Mute that shit, Joe. You're yelling at people.
I have a theory on confidence, though. I think that you get confidence through things that you try, or things that you learn, and things that you achieve. When you learn something and you achieve, that gives you confidence, right? Am I wrong on that?
Yeah. No, that's what we were talking, or I was at least getting at. Yeah. Now, look, I haven't ridden a bicycle. I haven't rode a bicycle in a year. It's probably been over a year. I'm extremely confident that I could get right back on a bike today and just fucking ride it down the road. With that said,
you had pegs growing. You had BMX.
Training
no,
wheels.
I didn't have BMX bikes. I had mountain bikes. Nah.
Yeah, training wheels. That's what you're trying to say.
Yep.
So
Training
with that said,
wheels.
if I went out today on a bicycle and fell right on my face right away, I think my confidence would be a little bit shooketh in that regard. Shooketh.
It took me a couple of skinned knees to learn how to ride a bicycle, so that's how you learn confidence.
Yeah, but a
making
woman's
mistakes.
bike isn't that hard, I-Fi.
You
It
gotta
is if
learn.
you take this if you ride it without the seat on.
Chuck, it's not woman's, it's unisex. Get it right.
Unisex?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the bicycles that I-Fi ride.
Gotcha.
One of my neighbors had just walked past, and I had muted to say, "Hey, you live around here now because of all the immigrants. There's so many." She's obviously Hispanic, and I want that shit to go smooth, so I do that dumb shit every time I see somebody move in. I tell them my name is Joe. If you need anything, come see me. So I just told her that, and she was like, "Okay." She didn't even tell me her name in return. Now I see her walking through the alley with one of my best friends, and I called him over, and I was like, "Yeah, I was just talking to you. It was his girlfriend. I didn't even know it, but he done found a new chick that moved in, and they're already a couple now." But anyway, that's what
Bring
it
them
is.
on panel.
I need something, Joe. I need something.
I'm sorry.
What do you need, Chuck?
A lighter.
I need Joe to promote Jack's channel in order
Jax? There
to
you
fit
go, bro.
in over at Jack's.
There you go, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah,
It should be thought
You
of,
gotta
are
give-
you born with belief?
you got to give Jack a
think-
shout out. Now, it seems to me he just wants, people to support him and kind of do the dirty legwork to make it to Congress. And you motherfuckers don't want to give up your entire lives and money and time
To make my
to
dream
do
come
it.
true. Fuck
No,
is wrong
no,
with y'all?
Face. He said my money was dirty, so I had to quit
Oh,
giving
shit.
it to him.
You got dirty money?
Yep.
All
So I give
money
it
is
to
Seems clean to
Joe.
me.
Is it hot or like not clean?
I don't know. He said it was dirty money. He didn't want it no more. So I quit sending super chat.
Ask not what Talcott can do for you. Ask what you can
You
do
can
for
do for
Talcott.
Talcott.
I mean, the game is to not ever have the help that you want, right? So that people are constantly indebted to you, and it's
I agree
he doesn't
1,000%.
actually have any goals except to establish a paradigm.
Of victimhood, a
Victimology.
paradigm of
Yep.
victimhood. He needs
When-
to be the
Yep.
victim, and so he can blame other people. It's a pattern, and that's why he really kicked me. Is because I keep telling him, "You are responsible for yourself," and he likes to blame other people. And I got on it again and told him, "This is directly behind him saying, I've been trying to get help for 6 years." I said, "This is what gets me in trouble." To me,
Yep.
that's all victim shit. And I didn't last 5 minutes after that. I told him a story about how when I got here, no one would help me or even talk to me, so I had to do it myself, and he booted my ass.
The buck stops here, Joe.
What do you mean when you got here, Joe?
When
You
I
mean
got
on-
here as a cop watcher, I was in everybody's chats,
yeah,
and everybody knew who I was, all the famous people. And
Like me.
every day we talk in their chats, and I put up my first video, and that motherfucker did a lot, 500,000 views or some shit. And they
Damn.
all stopped talking to me, and they made a pact here in Chicago not to work with me. All the cop watchers that were here at the time made a pact. I didn't even know them. These were my idols, not to work with me because I'm crazy. I might get them locked up. And I had to do for self. I got no assistance. And it broke my heart. I ain't gonna bullshit you. That's day one.
Now, I want to talk to you about that in terms of this conversation. So, I'm interpreting what you're saying at face value and going further to think that maybe you're a little bit put off by that, but I'm also wondering if maybe that was a good thing that happened.
I dig it. I think absolutely it was a good thing because all those people have come around. They all love me. I've met them all. I'm in their houses all the time now, and I wouldn't have it the other way. None of them can say I did this for Joe. Not a fucking one of them. The one guy who helped me, the way that video got seen, the guy put my link on his community channel and page, and people found me. So I thank him for that. But no one smeared my bids or the shit that they do with other people. Not until I had 10, 12,000 subs before anyone even would mirror a bid of mine.
You know, I would think it's a good thing, like in many regards. And look, I mean, I can't, right? I don't have a end to the story. Not that you do, right? You're still doing what you do.
Yes.
But with that said, the amount of people that have tried to direct me with my YouTube channel is fucking crazy. It's insane. Like telling me what to do, how to do it, this type of shit. And I pretty much blanketly told them to fuck up. Not that I didn't take anything into consideration, but for the most part, it's like, bro, if that's how you want it, then you go do the shit.
Then you go do a channel. You offer advice by all means. If you say, hey, Joe, or even unsolicited advice, if I saw you making a faux pas, and I don't, I would say, maybe Base, I think you'd do better here. But I wouldn't put myself in a position where I would pressure you to change someone, drop someone off your panel or some shit like that. And I got to tell you, I don't know how long Paul been here with Jack and all these guys, but you handle your shit a lot better. I don't worry about you, bro.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. You really are. I mean, I think I probably have given you advice maybe and not even realize that I
No. Look. Every time I say something, Chris be like, you talking about me?
Guilty.
I'm like, shit.
No. I'm